Aloha kako! Mahalo nui for listening my podcast, Hula and Talk. My name is Kauanoeanuhea, and all I talk on this podcast is based on something my kumu shared with me or my research. As Hawaiian didn't have written language earlier, many things still uncertain. So my podcast sometimes contain the information it's not sure. If you have better understanding or a different opinion, please send me DM by Instagram, Twitter, or comments from my website. My Instagram account is Kauanoeanuhea0410. My Twitter is searchable as Kauanoe's Hula Studio. My website is kauanoeshulastudio.com without apostrophe. I would highly appreciate your opinion. I would like to talk about some of the Hawaiian words you will probably hear in Hula class. So maybe like your Hula teacher are using some of the Hawaiian words and you are wondering what it was. Then I would like to make sure what it is today. First word is halau. So halau, you might be hear about it, right? So we call it like hula halau for hula lessons, hula classes. Yeah, so that's where you will have a hula lessons is. So halau, the original meaning is long house. So we usually use it for canoe or hula. So where you can store the canoe is the va'a halau, and where you can have a hula lesson is the hula halau. Yeah, so how do you call the house? Some of you might already know. So the house is home, yeah, which is came from English words home. So how about kumu? You heard about it and then you use it, right? So kumu is translating as teacher, as you know. But kumu has a different translation that is meaning foundation, trunk, root. So that is having like so much different meaning. So kumu is saying that's the root. So when we call a teacher of hula, we say Kumu Hula. Yeah, so depend on what's the word coming after, that meaning different things. So kumu nalu is a source of wave. That is a different things. And kumu kula is meaning school teacher. So depend on what comes after, that's a different meaning. So how do you call the things you will wear for hula classes? Yes, that's pa'u. That is the women's skirt, and it's not only the hula skirt, it's called all the women's skirt. So that has a kahako on top of A and U, and then there is a okina in front of you. So the next word is pa'i. So when you beating ipuheke or puff drums, it is called as pa'i. So the original meaning is to slap, beat, hit, and clap. And how about maikai? So you heard about it, right? That's a one word, maikai. So maikai means good, fine, beautiful, or handsome. So you can also use it for women and men too. Ahuiho, so probably when you are leaving a classroom, a teacher will say or your friend will say ahuiho. That is meaning see you again. So hui means associate or unite, and ho means again. So that total meaning becomes see you again. So the Hawaiian people never says goodbye. It is always a hope to see you again. The common words mahalo. So mahalo is meaning thank you, and also it's including respect, praise, and esteem. And of course, you know aloha if you heard about my last podcast, right? Aloha chant. So aloha is not only hello and I love you. There is much deep meaning. So if you haven't heard about my last podcast, please catch it up. You might also heard of a ho'oma kaukau. So this is saying to prepare or are you ready? So before a Kumu Hula start chanting, they will ask, are you ready? And then you will probably answer as I or ʻAʻole. So I means yes, ʻAʻole means no. Yeah? Ho'oma kaukau, and you will say I or ʻAʻole. So how about part of your bodies? So we use it okole, which is the hip. So inside a class, you will probably hear the teacher says like your okole up. So that means hip up, right? And for hands, we say lima, and for foot, we call it vavai. So let's talk about hula. So you might think you know the word hula, but hula has much deeper background of it too. So the hula means to dance. And so if you use that word, it's supposed to be used as single, not with that dance. Because if you use it as hula dance, you are kind of saying it's dance. So it's not quite right. And hula is kind of new word for Hawaiian people. Until the hula word was created, people were using aiha'a. So the aiha'a is meaning hula step, dance with bended knees. And the chanting for this dance is usually bombastic and then emphatic. So it's kind of like more classic hula. So the difference of hula and aiha'a, that hula is containing all that dance it exists in Hawaii. Compared with aiha'a, it's only talking about classic hula, which is dance with bended knees. Aiha'a is made with two words, ai, ha'a. So ai means eating, to eat. Ha'a is to dance. So what is the eating dance, right? So when you dance aiha'a, so the deep bended knee style of hula, so because you are bending your knees, then all of the backside of your feet is touching the ground. And Hawaiian people were thinking they are getting that energy from Mother of Earth through your backside of feet. So that's what they were thinking. And when they are stepping side to side, they think they are massaging the Mother Earth. So that is also kind of seems like eating a land itself, eating the Mother of Earth. So to do that, we can get the energy. So hula dancer was getting that energy from the Mother of Earth, and then kind of create the energy inside your bodies and then release it and then shows it to a people, or normally on that time they were dancing for our akua, so the gods. So kind of like appreciate for gods and then presenting that a Mother of Earth energy to the gods. So in Mahalo, we use the aiha'a to lower our height and bend our knee. So when a Kumu Hula says aiha'a, we bend our knees and then get low style. and we dance with the low style. We keep that style. So I said the hula is meaning all the dance exist in Hawaii. So I kind of researched about how many dance style is existed in Hawaii. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's total 17. So I would like to explain each of them, and then some of them I couldn't even understand what that style is. So ekalamai, I'm sorry if I was making a heva. Okay, so the first one is aiha'a, so I explained already, right? So that's the hula steps and the dance with bended knees. Second one is ala'apapa. So that's the dance style type of ancient dramatic hula. And another one is ami. So this is the one things I didn't know what's that style of the hulas, but I think since that's using the hula steps name ami, so probably that hip circulation and revolutions motion of that steps, and then just keep using that steps, I figure. The next one is Hapa Haole. So hula Hapa Haole is a hula dance to a mele Hapa Haole. So Hapa Haole, Hapa means half, Haole means weight. So Hapa Haole song is a Hawaiian type of song with English lyrics. So Hapa Haole hula is a hula dance with a Hawaiian type of song with English lyrics. Next one is hue, so that's hue hula. So according to the dictionary, it says a type of hula dancing usually at the end of program, a kind of ai-ami with a revoluting of the hips as first as a drummer can beat time to see who can dance longest, to dance das. That's what's that explanation. So I think it's kind of like that hula ami battles with the drummer, and then to see who can dance longest, or to see who can dance firstest, or something like that. And another one is the kiele. So that's the type of hula in which the dancer danced in the squatting positions. So that is, you probably will see a male dancer is kind of like squatting and then doing that ami or doing that motion with the squatting positions. So another one is koulani. So koulani is sitting hula in honor of a chief. So since it's using the word lani, the chief, so it is for a respect for a chief, and then that's also having a sitting style. And another one is kuhi and hula kuhi lima. So lima is the hands, right? So sitting dance with gestures of hands and a swaying of torso. So the torso also moves with kuhi. Ku'i, so hula ku'i, that's any interpretive hula, so called since the days of Kalakaua. So literally meaning joined hula. So that is meaning old and new type of steps were combined together in that choreograph. So that type of style is called as ku'i. Mu'u, that is person with arms or legs missing and amputee. So that is called as mu'u. But as a hula style, hula mu'u is a sitting style of the dance. in hula o helo. That is a hula dance that dancer leans over on one side and supporting him or herself with one hand, and with the opposite foot and arms making a sewing motion or some kind of like that motion. So many of mele o helo have kind of sexual import. So mele ma'i also might dance with this style. So it's also called as hula helo. The next one is olapa. So the olapa is usually means the dancer and someone who is contracted with that chanter or ho'opa'a. But olapa is now our meaning with any dance accompanied by chanting and then drumming on a guard drums. So that's ipuheke. Yeah. So hula o niu. O niu is one of the things I couldn't figure it out too. On the dictionary, it says informal game with dancing and top spinning. But o niu is kind of also the steps name of the hula. So I probably think that using that o niu steps all the way through and keep dancing. So that's o niu. And another thing is pahua. Hula pahua is translated as a spear dance, a kind of the first hula that increases to a frenzy. So it's said to have been named originally for a mele ma'i named Pahua. The pa'i umauma, so that is chest slapping hula, and then it's usually danced with the sitting style too. And ulili, so this is another thing I couldn't figure it out. So as the steps, there is a thing that's called ulili. So hula steps similar to uehe, except that only one heel at a time is raised. So this steps has that distinctive beat, which is like yeah, so this is that beat the ulili steps has. So that's normally will dance with the pahu. I think that was created with the pahu beat. And also there is Hawaiian words for instrument we use for hula. And I would like to introduce some of them. So the ili is kind of like that pebbles we can use, like 2 in each hand, and then we can make that sound as kind of like we place that castanet. Yeah. And ka eke, so ka eke is originally made with bamboo, and then we cut that bamboo in a certain length, and 2 ka eke we place with the both hands, and each of the ka eke has a different tone. So when we play it, that makes that a harmony. And kala'au, so kala'au, so that is something like a short shrub, and then we can cut it. And some of the branch, normally in Hawaii we prefer to use the guava trees because it makes it a beautiful kani. And in Hawaii you can probably use a different tree too, but depend on how hard that branch is, that kani probably are different. In Japan you can probably use that as sakura trees. That's another option too. And pahu is that drums, so that's that ancient drums which came from kahiki, and that usually has a coconut stumps, or if that's different, we use a koa tree. But koa tree is like so precious now, so we normally uses that coconut tree. And on top of it, we prefer using a shark skin, but if we don't have a shark skins, we use with a different one like cow or goat too. So another one is pa ipu. So ipu is usually called as ipu heke or ipu heke ole. So ipu heke, you use the two goat together upside down, and ipu heke ole is made by one goat, and you use those with tapping the floor or slapping by the hands. And papahehi is another one. Papahehi is used with the piece of the wood, and then you kind of mix the seesaw of it, and as you move your feet front or back, you make the sound, and then with that you dance with it. And pu'ili, so pu'ili is a skinny bamboo, and then probably like 2/3 of the length of the pu'ili, and then there is a skinny cut, and you use two of the pu'ili together and then tap each other and then make that kani. And uli, that is used with the calabash gauze, and it's filled with the ali'ipoe seeds, and as you shake it, it makes a rattle. So you use two uli together, or one, depend on what type of the dance you do. So that's it for today, and I think for our next series I would like to start talking about the Hawaiian mo'olelo, and that would probably like you can enjoy inside the car or where you are having running or something. Mahalo nui for listening my podcast Hula and Talk. My name is Kauanoeanuhea. The background music during the main story was from sensussocket.com by Ambience. If you enjoyed my podcast, please share with your friends and family. And if you have a request or question, please feel free to DM me or contact me through my Instagram, Twitter, and website. Malamapono, ahui ho!